Welcome back to Chekitable Media, a reviewer channels, a documentary space that deals with current issues, future, and the past events. All these events put together will lead you to make a better decision in the future. The review are excellent. Keep on watching. Bad economic situation, mismanagement of economy, mismanagement of Nigerian Commonwealth has brought up a new type of business for some people in Nigeria. Each day, if you travel around the embassies in Nigeria, you will see a troop of Nigerians trying to run away to get out of the country because of the reason I mentioned earlier. Many people want to live where they call hell to where they term as paradise. But how are they going to do it to move out of Nigeria without any hassles, without being duped by fellow Nigerians? I am so surprised yesterday watching a popular Yoruba program in Ibadan when I saw a guy coming on here to advertise his product. And what is his product? His product is pushing people out of the country. A company was formed by him whereby they help people who wants to leave Nigeria by themselves. They are asking people to come to their offices. They are even doing promo. They are giving discounts for anybody that wants to travel out of Nigeria. They should visit them in their offices. And they are promising that everything is going to go well. Just come with your money and we will take it. That is why I said a new type of business have been developed out of this problem that Nigeria is facing itself. But when you look at it properly, is it the fault of the guy that formed a company to help move people out of Nigeria? Is it the fault of the people? Is it the fault of the government by themselves? Through this means, people get defrauded. People lose their hard-earned money. They even get duped by this type of people. I'm not here to spoil anybody's business. Everybody is looking for opportunity. I know in the Western world, there are immigration lawyers as well. Registered immigration lawyer that can help you facilitate if you want to migrate to another country. You love to live in another country. You go to those people. These are the people that could help you to facilitate your journey down to where you want to choose or where you've chosen as a new place where you want to live. But ours in Nigeria, it's a different case. Why do I say this? Because it's something else that is pursuing people out of the country. Not like in the Western world whereby people can just choose to say, okay, yeah, I want to go and work somewhere in another country. And they can go there legally. But with this type of system, this type of new business being found in Nigeria, I actually don't see it. I don't see the benefit so much because we've had a lot of stories about people being duped. People sell their properties and they put money together. At the end of the day, what they promised them is not what they got. And this type of businesses, I call them the pushing business. They will run away after some time, after they've collected money from different type of people put together to benefit their own lives. They will then move away, move to another place. This type of businesses or this type of people there's no way you can use the law against them, because they are pure opportunists in duping people. Very soon I will still bring to your hearing, my good listener, about the menace of loan shark in Nigeria. And I will still bring to you again the fraud or the fraudulent practices in real estate business in Nigeria. It could be in Yoruba, it could also be in English, like the way we are speaking now. I want our people to be careful, to open their eyes very well. There is nothing wrong in migrating from one country to the other, but look deeply, like we used to say. Look before you jump, before you take the leap, before you sell your properties and give your money to somebody that's going to dupe you. Do your research very well. My observation with the guy that I saw on TV yesterday, when I was asking somebody that sat beside me, I was asking her, do you think this guy himself have ever traveled? Because it doesn't look like somebody that have traveled. So it makes me wonder, what are they offering people that comes to patronize them? What are you going to say to them? It used to be like this when people would start to describe to you the way you're going to move from one country to the other. You just move from Singapore to America, just as if Singapore and America are closer by to each other. Just don't worry. Just get out of Nigeria. You will fix yourself. There are a lot of our people that are now stranded. There are a lot of our people that are now in immigration problem in different parts of the world because they don't know what they are getting themselves into. And this type of people are the cause of their problem. When they ask them, it is so near, don't worry. You just move from here to there, and that's it. You are there in the Western world. Our people should be careful from all these fraudsters. There's a case I want to bring to your hearing. It's a case about one Joseph Nwosu, a Nigerian residing in the United Arab Emirates. He has issue with one Adeleke Omotayo, the Chief Executive Officer of Peace Travels and Tour, of failing to deliver travel documents, and 13 others paid for, and also failing to provide full refunds. Listen attentively. This video is going to be a bit long, but I want you to listen so that you can also learn something from there. I also said Rufai had a WhatsApp group where he advertised his businesses and told people he could help them to process visas and certificates of sponsorship. Rufai told me it would cost me £10,000 and at the exchange rate of around 900 naira to 1,000 then. And then I indicated interest, and we agreed that I would first deposit 3 million naira for him to process my movement for me. Nwosu said Adeleke started making excuses after he completed the deposit. He said he traveled to Turkey for business. Later, he said he fell ill and told other lies, said Nwosu. According to him, Adeleke relocated to the United Kingdom with his family while trying to cover up for his failure to deliver the visa and certificate of sponsorship as promised. He used their money. Since then, Nwosu has not had any positive feedback from this guy Rufai, the one you are looking at in this picture. He added that he discovered Adeleke's WhatsApp account had been deactivated, and when he asked why, he told him it has been hacked. He said it will be ready in 3 or 5 months and promised a full refund. But he only transferred 250,000 naira. before moving to the UK. He added, he discovered he was not the only one, as many other Nigerians have similar experience with Rufai. In January, he created a WhatsApp group where he and 13 other Nigerians who had consulted and paid Adeleke for travels documents could discuss how to get their money from him. These people did not only pay for UK visas, he collected money from anyone wishing to travel to Australia, Poland, or the Netherlands. Some of them were living in the UAE. We all know the way UAE, the way they are behaving towards Nigerian people. But some are back in Nigeria, some deported. He also told us that they had written a petition they intended to submit to the United Kingdom Home Office and were gathering signatures. Two members of this group, Johnson, one of them, said he paid Adeleke 3 million in June 2023 for a UK care package, but he has not told him when the job interview will be held or given any positive news. Before this experience with Adeleke, Johnson patronized his shop in Dubai, where he sold items imported from Africa. He told me the price was 10 million naira, but I would have to first pay 5 million and send the balance of 5 million when I get to UK. The agreement was that it was 100% sure that he will refund it if it didn't work out. He also said that Adeleke would make up excuses whenever he was asked why the travel document was not ready, as he promised. He kept posting me until I went to his shop in Dubai and found out he had traveled to the UK with his family after selling his shop. All effort to reach him or get a refund were futile, and he deactivated his WhatsApp account. When I asked why he deactivated it, he claimed it was a hack. This is another guy, Michael, that got stranded in Nigeria after his visa was rejected. Michael was not actually his real name. He had become stranded after paying Adeleke 2 million naira. He said the visa was rejected and Omotayo promised him a full refund. I paid 2.2 million for an Australian visa, but it was rejected. He promised to refund my money after deducting 600,000 naira from it. He has refunded 500,000 and is yet to refund the balance of 1.1 million naira. Our coded name, Michael, said, "This was my hard-earned money in Dubai for 4 years. I am back in Nigeria because I could not get a visa. I'm left with no job and cannot provide for my family because I have become stranded as a family man." After all said and done, Adeleke responds. When he was contacted on Telegram, he said that everything the victim said was a misconception, and he said he did not run away from Dubai. "They have tarnished my image on social media and ruined my business. I did not run from anyone to settle issue with my clients." Adeleke also said he was a licensed visa agent. When he was asked to provide a copy of his license, he declined, saying, "I am 100% licensed." Red flag. If you get a court order for it, then it is possible. I have faced impersonation issue and I am still facing them. That was the response of Rufai Omotayo. I don't know if you're one of his victims. Kindly put your comment in the comment section and let us discuss how you can get out of this trouble. And this should sound as a warning to every other people that will get involved with Rufai and his likes in the future, to be careful. Things are not always the way they say it to you. These people, most of them are con men. I'm not saying some of them are not good. Most of them are con men. And look at the amount of money they are asking for. I know of a person that traveled to Canada with almost 20 million, almost 20 million naira. Some with 15 million naira. And more and more and more like that. It's so disheartening that things are getting decayed in Nigeria, which is making people to take to another route. You remember there was a video, I think about last week, when Nigerian immigrants were beaten to death somewhere around, I think, Morocco or so, a border to Spain, somewhere there. So let us think very well. Let us think twice before we put our hand money to say we want to migrate. Let us think very well before we get ourselves involved on taking the route that is not proper to get to where we want to go to. And let our security agencies, let them also stand up and be upright to put a check on people like these, duping people and asking people to bring their money. And they bring their money. As soon as they bring their money, they use the money for their own family too. Let us be careful. This is happening as I'm talking right now. Don't let us be too desperate. Kindly ask questions. I know in Nigeria we always say don't tell anybody when you want to travel. They will even tell you don't tell nobody because they will stop you with juju or spiritual stuff to make you not to be able to travel. All the same, I'm not advocating that people should not travel. People should look for greener pasture wherever they can get it. But they should be careful. Think about safety first. Safety of life and your money is very important. Let the government challenge these people pushing people out of the country, and let them also do the right thing so that our people will not start to run away from what they call the hell to where they tag as paradise. Many thanks for watching. If you are new to this platform, kindly subscribe and like the videos so that you won't miss out as soon as I upload a new set of video.